These are the coilovers outside. They look cool. Right, so I got the wheel off. Now I have to figure out how I want to do this, because you gotta disconnect this right here so that this falls down so you can take the bottom part out. I would suggest you take your brakes, the brake lines off. You don't gotta take this one off all the way, but I would take this one off all the way since it's connected to the shock. These are the old struts. And then you have some brake lines over here that you have to take off. And then I don't think I'm going to be taking the top three off, because you don't need to. So I'll just be taking these bolts off of the top here. So let me get started taking these brake lines off, and then these bolts right here, and we'll go from there. Size is also a 12 mil, by the way. This one is as well. I took the brake lines off on this side already. You'll probably have to like zip tie this down if your coilovers don't come with the bracket. And just like that, we got the strut out. I broke my ratchet, by the way, so this don't work no more. Old strut is out. I didn't have to unbolt these. I took the bracket off. I'm gonna zip tie these in a minute to the new strut. So yeah, now it's time for the new one. So the old one compared to the new one, it's a night and day difference, to be honest. This has a lot less space. This one's definitely a lot more heavier. It's about this much shorter, so I might keep it at this length and see where it's at, and once I put it on the car and lower it, I'll probably lower it from there. Right, so this strut is on. I zip tied this up so it's not all jiggling and jangling or whatever. Yeah, now I just got to figure out how to lower it, probably from that one since it's the lock nut. And yeah, I kind of want to lower it like that much to close that gap, but yeah, let's do it. All right, y'all, so I just lowered the two fronts. I'm gonna show y'all the fronts, then I'm gonna move on to the back. But look at the front, dog. I lowered it. It's like 23 inches off the ground over here, but on the other side it's about 24, just because the ground is uneven. So y'all gotta take that into account. But from the rim right here to the fender, it's about 3 1/4, and then it's like almost 3 1/4 on the same thing. It's like a little slight difference, but it shouldn't be too much. All right, so I just sprayed it off, nothing really too fancy. It's gonna get back dirty anyways. It looked clean right here in the sunlight though. So for starters, I put max speeding rod coilovers on the car. I don't recommend getting them if you don't want a soft ride. I am gonna upgrade the springs on these coilovers. So I kept that in mind when I bought the coilovers, because I do, there's a lot of bounce with these coilovers. So the fronts, I pretty much made like kind of a tutorial with the fronts. The rears, I did it because it was just so easy, to be honest. It's just 2 bolts up top and the one in the bottom, and you take off the spring in the back, and that's pretty much how the back shocks come out. And I also put a new lip. Let me show y'all the new lip. I put this on a few days ago. I actually just got it dirty coming into this entrance, so I'll probably wipe this down right now, but I scraped this lip on any and everything. So if you guys are, I don't know how low this is off the ground, maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches or so in the front, not the frame, but just the front, the lip will scrape pretty much on every entrance everywhere. And I have a spoiler I want to get coming in for the car, but the wheels, this is something y'all didn't know I put on the car, but yes, I had these wheels on my Impala, if y'all didn't know, and I figured I might as well put them on the car since I do have them. So this is pretty much the build so far. Nothing fancy, nothing spectacular, but yeah, this is what it's looking like right now. Not too bad, not too shabby. Yeah.